Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. We've definitely seen that given the right opening, this deck can do ridiculous things, but I don't think that's reliable. It just happens that this deck has some weird, potent things that can magnify, like, certain situations, but if things are going badly, they're probably just going to go badly for me. I don't feel like the deck has proper staying power or anything. It's more gimmicky. Yoo-hoo. It's interesting with the more than 2 Power of the Wilds, though. It means that you get 2 Power of the Wilds way more often, and that's pretty strong. I wish I'd known how it was going to go and gone with, like, the full power, like, Power of the Wild deck earlier. So we're getting rid of him. Should I keep the Druid of the Claw? No, I gotta pitch him. Again, I have a lot of cheaper stuff in here. I haven't had a Druid of the Claw during the game a single time, have I? That's so weird. Maybe there was one early on I didn't get a chance to play. I don't remember it, though. Ew! That is really bad. That is so bad, I'm wondering if I should silence it. Then again... Maybe I could wait and see if he invests power into buffing it. I might take an extra 2 damage somewhere, but I think I can afford to leave it alive for now. Let's do this. Because he might choose to hit the spider and then heal his guy. Hey, I mathed it out wrong. That's not going to work out right. I should have just silenced it. Damn it. I forgot that if he heals his guy, then I won't have worn him down to be able to finish him with this. Duh. So I'd have to Kung Fu, take an extra 3 damage or something. It's still doable. It's far from ideal, but yeah, the silence won't get rid of the health, so I guess I am going to have to Kung Fu. For the wild. No, not the end of the world. A tiny, tiny misplay, which even doing it the other way wouldn't have been, like, ideal either. Huh. That guy's kind of a jerk. I do think that naturalizing him would be maybe a little excessive, but he is going to tear my crap forces to shreds. Oh, well, I guess we'll continue with sort of a beat-down approach. Even though I don't have a Power of the Wild in my hand, which would make the situation a little better. Did think about silencing him, but at that point, silencing him was probably not going to make much difference. Swipe. Swipe's going to work out really well. Lets me trade my whole army for his, right? Because this guy, they'll both be at 1. And boop, and I'm killing him first, so he doesn't get the death rattle. I think we'll do that. There's a certain psychological impact. When a move works out that cleanly, that just looks like perfect move. That's got to be frustrating for him. Not that I'm sure it's going to stop him. Tiger is not ideal for me. Ew. That is a big guy. So I could innervate out the Iron Bark, which would be interesting. Could also just Force of Nature, which I could kill him with, or I could attack and kill him, but that's not great. Silencing him would just reduce him back to a 5/5. He would still be pretty okay, frankly. I think maybe just get the Ironbark out. He's probably just going to Shadow or Death, though, and then I'm going to be screwed. Right. So I could Force of Nature, Innervate, Power of the Wild. They'd each be a 3/3 then. Two of them would kill that. One of them would hit that guy for 3. He'd be down to 4. He can still be healed up, though. This would only be a 2/3. I don't think it'd be worth that. I think it might be worth just using the Force of Nature to kill this guy, though. Yeah. I don't think the extra 3 damage is worth these 2 cards at all. So, extra spell power is not helping. Naturalize, I really hate to use it. It's such a, not great card. But if I Innervate him out and then naturalize this, I'll actually be in a pretty good position if for some reason he doesn't have a Shadow Word Death after drawing 2 more cards plus 1 on his turn. He'll have drawn most of his deck at that point, but I think I have to try it, because otherwise matters will just get worse. You're squelched, right? Yeah. I don't really need to hear the thank yous. So, is he thinking a lot? Does that mean he doesn't have a Shadow Word Death? Or is he just choosing between a Shadow Word Death and the big game hunter? Maybe he doesn't have one. Ooh, that's pretty large. And the Holy Smite for 3. Ow. Ooh. Well, fine then. And I can't just claw this guy to death because he grew. It's kind of annoying. If I silence him, then I can't afford to play the War Golem, so that's not going to work out too well. This is just War Golem. Yeah, I don't know. He's got a million cards. It's largely the fault of my Naturalize, but he's making it even worse now. He might have big treants and stuff. Or he might just have more of my crummy weenies, I don't know. It's just the number of cards. They can all be half-assed cards. They'll still come out ahead. That better not be my Yeti. And my Fairy Dragon. They probably are. Bastard. Okay. I think the Blood Knight's going to help. So if I silence this guy, which I'm very tempted to do, it gets rid of his Enrage, and reduces him to 2/3, gets rid of the Taunt.
I wonder.
So I could play 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't quite play everything. I could play everything except the Claw, but it's actually the Claw I'm more likely to want to play. It's one of those situations where I need that extra damage, and I kind of need the 1 less mana instead of using this, just to kill the that, probably. So we're going to waste the Blood Knight, which is a waste.
Glory to the Sindora.
We're going to silence this. We're going to Power the Wild, just because. Is it worth Power of the Wild, actually? Maybe it's not. Yeah, what good is it actually going to do me? So I'm going to kill him with the Claw. And possibly this, I guess, if I'm not Power of the Wild. This guy's going to have 3 hit points left. Yeah, but Power of the Wild is not actually going to make any sense. I might as well save it as a surprise.
For the wild.
So with any luck, he can't kill this without using both minions. I mean, the power would have made him a 4/4, which would have been much stronger against these guys, sort of, but I don't know how much difference it makes. Oh, please tell me he's not going to Power the Wild. That's pretty bad, too. Wow. Dude is huge. Okay. You'd have to use the 2 of them, but I'm gonna have... Like, he's got cards and I don't. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna put on a show and then lose, basically. How do I want to do this? Probably like that. And like that. Of course, one Holy Nova would just end this. It's already actually over. But it doesn't look over until he kills my army, too. If he had, like, 2 cards, like, say, if I hadn't had to naturalize something, then I would... And if instead of naturalize, I had another useful card. Then I would think that maybe I could come back, but there's no way I'm coming back against 5 cards. It doesn't matter how bad they are. Okay, so he chose not to Soul Priest Apocalypse, because his forces are already way ahead anyway. I got an Iron Bark. Well, that is bonus. That is slightly less game over than previously anticipated, although still not really cutting it. He's going to get a Shadow Word Death eventually, unless he just didn't get any in his arena draw at all. His deck's pretty good, though. I don't remember him playing a lot of weak cards. I mean, this is a weak card unless you get the Soul Priest. But he also had multiple Power Word shields, so... And a lot of these guys. He had a lot of toughness boosting things to help him use it. Ah, damn it. Well, there goes, like, the backup plan. Unless I draw the other Treant. No. Not going to cut it. I could Kung Fu and kill this guy. Before he can heal. Because this guy can heal. His hit points are massive if he gets a chance to heal. And I suppose there's no point in using the Rocketeer now. It just gives him control. Like, yes, I could hit him for 5 and then force him to deal with it, but since this guy can kill it without any problems, I have a slightly better chance of being able to do anything with this if I save it in my hand. I don't know. Wow, did he have a lot of those guys. Which, this, of all the, like, strong class minions, this is not necessarily the strongest, but when you start having that many of them, it gets a little crazy. Yeah, none of this is actually going to help out any. I guess I go the charge route because the taunt isn't really saving me.
Where shall I strike?
He might just kill me, but he's probably just as likely to deal with this thing this way At least this, like, the 2 health did nothing against these guys, so I might as well get in a little extra damage. Wow! So he's played like 5 of these so far, right? Or at least 4. I'm losing count already. He's got the Northshire now, just in case there was any possible chance of me ever coming back. This is where the Poison Seeds would have kicked in, I guess, but even then I'd be in pretty bad shape. Nope. Haha, spite. Game over. Run over. I don't feel like I had the best draw this game, but it wasn't like god-awful either, and I'm not sure what I could have done about this guy. Once he got going, there's no way I could stop it. Wow. Okay, he's choosing not to kill me because he's a moron. So we're gonna leave. If he's such a moron that he's not going to kill me, like, I understand if he wants to dick around a bit first and then kill me on that turn, but if he's not going to kill me, then I'm not going to wait around. Unless I actually thought I had a chance to recover, which in this case, I really didn't. Alright. Wow, and Unleash the Hounds. Like, I'm so glad I got that common instead of just giving me dust. Golden Perdition's Blade, I guess that's kind of cool, although it's not my favorite card. Twisting Nether, I already have. Like, I've already disenchanted Twisting Nethers. I think I've got a golden one. So, not too exciting there. I guess I'm gonna go play one more game. We're working on my Hunter. Alright, we'll go play a ranked game with my Hunter, even though my Hunter is not very proven. I was trying to build one of those Hunter decks. I don't know, one of those. I haven't seen any, but I mean, I'm assuming it's a thing. I'm trying to build a Hunter deck that basically just tries to keep the board dead and keep shooting the opponent with the Hunter power. Kill all the minions all the time. I find that I have 6 secrets in here, and it gets a little clumpy. It doesn't always work right. Like, I normally don't play multi-shot, but since this deck is like, no, I don't care about having my own minions. I just want to kill everything. The multi-shots are in. Doesn't feel like a very good start, though. Getting rid of that. Let's just get rid of all these cards, actually. They're not a good start. Misdirection is the later game card. Wow. It could get worse. Hooray! Squelch. Awesome. And the rogue has the coin, so if there's Defias going on... Nope. Hunter's Mark is good. We're just gonna shoot you. Now what?
Ha, this guy's toast.
Coin SI7. To kill nothing. Okay. Could have been worse. Explosive Trap isn't going to help against that, though. Do I misdirection or just shoot? I'm taking more damage right now, but I think I'm just going to shoot. The misdirection is not really doing me a lot of good. Unless she plays another minion before attacking and they hit each other. Next turn I can misdirection and explosive, and that'll be more fun. Oh, Sinister Strike. Wow, that is no good at all. Okay. she may be thinking that's a freezing trap. So you'd be wrong, because I don't like freezing trap. But it does have the advantage that it triggers on the next attack, and it doesn't care what gets attacked. That guy will help make it less likely that this is going to hit her for 7. That is some serious beatdown there. Now, if she could silence him, she could probably just kill me, but... I mean, I can just kill him with that. It seems expensive. The explosive trap would probably kill him, but... What are the chances that the rogue can boost his health by more than 1? I probably should have played the snipe, but... The objective is to keep everything dead. That's funny. If this was a misdirect, him attacking could get him killed on her 1. Okay, now what? My health is super low. This could easily go downhill. Although she's already eviscerated. Shiv, okay. It's worth noting that I haven't even played this deck that much, and this deck is weird enough that I think I would have to play it more to get better at knowing what to do, especially against different kinds of opponents. Certainly making for an interesting game all of a sudden. Really? Your rogue has that? I mean, this guy is pretty good, he's pretty efficient, but it just seems like a strange, like, I don't see the synergy. This isn't necessarily the highest quality opponent, I mean, we're at this rank, but if that was a high-ranking player that had that, I would wonder if there was some specific problem that they needed that to solve. Interesting. So, we're going to go Abomination, shoot, shoot. Now, if she has an Eviscerate and something else to kill the Abomination, then his 2 damage would finish me off. She's already double Sinister Strike me. Which again is weird, unless she's like a miracle rogue that's been burning me early. I don't know. Maybe I should have those Farseer guys in here, though. This deck is more likely to kind of get behind. On the other hand, she's been using a lot of direct damage, not a lot of minions that I would otherwise be killing. Like, I've got a handful of stuff to kill minions that's not that useful. Really? No, I'm gonna be toast. I had to run into the person who doesn't rely on minions for winning. So in hindsight, I should have, like, spent more effort killing her crazy SI7 guy early on, but we're both playing kind of direct damagey sort of decks, which is an odd situation. And now I'm toast. I actually have to kill her this turn, and I'm pretty sure this deck doesn't operate quite that way. Where were you earlier? Okay, so I'm technically not dead yet. If I do this, I'm not shooting her, but that seems excessive to kill him with. I'm going to take the chance. I'm not going to win by not doing damage, right? It makes it more likely that she can kill him. Or if she can kill him some other way and boost him and kill me, I don't know, but thing is, if I leave this out there and she plays another guy, I might be able to multi-shot. Okay. Backstabbing that. Do you have the charge to kill me? You don't need the charge, that's right, because that's what I forgot. I was supposed to keep the taunt alive because she could just dagger me. That was why I was supposed to kill that thing. Yeah, I forgot my reasoning partway through. And it may have cost me the game, because she really didn't have much there. If I had just deadly shotted that guy, those guys would get blown up by anything. Interesting. Again, I haven't played my hunter, like, clear the board, just, like, wear him down hunter enough to really know what's going on. It has to have enough minions to overcome a warrior or a priest who goes into just, like, self-healing mode. Anyway, I hope that was somewhat interesting. I hope I get a better deck next time in the arena. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.